But we have Charles SP versus Beastmas in our Can Games tournament number 3. This is going to be a monthly tournament held by Can Games. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share this live stream. It really helps us out. Hit that heart button. It really helps us get more views on that. And don't forget to follow us at Can Games Ohio at both TikTok and YouTube. Might also check out DillBill500 on YouTube while you're there. And if you're online, make sure to check out our sponsors, Zach Linder and the Zach Pack, powered by Coldwell Bank. You can check them out at ZachLinder.com. They'll be happy to assist you with all your real estate needs. And we have the Electro Giant moving in on that left side. Mighty Miner, a great counter to the boulder, but stopped in its tracks by the Electro Giant. Not able to build up its mining push. Unfortunately, it looks like that Electro Giant is a great hard counter to Beastmas's deck, just pushing straight through. Nothing he can do to really stop it at this stage. Only card he can use is the cannon, and it's going to just pull it straight to it. So that's a rough matchup for him. We haven't seen an Electro Dragon all night, so great deck building by Charles SP there. Dark Goblin moving in on that right side, getting a little poke on that tower, dropping it just above 2,500 HP. Valkyrie moving in on the left for Charles SP. Mighty Miner to counter the Valkyrie. Might be able to, if he drops that Electro Giant, I think you gotta immediately move it to the other side and try to do like a counter push. That's your only hope in this stage. Great Earthquake prediction stops the Goblin Hut from taking too many hits from the Hog Rider there. It does get him below 2,000 HP, really evening out the game. That was a great Hog. Now he needs to be able to kill those cards behind. Ooh, and unfortunately misses the delivery on all of those cannons there, but does have the Dark Goblin. Ooh, and a great zap, or a great, I should say, lightning to take out pretty much everything on the defense, dropping him below 600 HP on that left side tower. Hog moving on the right, Mighty Miner on the left. Ooh, and a great tornado to move him in and take the Hog Rider to the King Tower instead. Evolved Dark Goblin taking out pretty much the full defense, but taken out by the Boulder himself there. 1,300 on that right side tower. Charles SP with a slight advantage, only 500 on Beastmas's left tower. Moving in that Electro Giant. I agree, there you go. Beastmas, you just gotta base race him. Oh, and those Valkyries are so devastating. Just pulling them back slightly there. I know, if he didn't have that Valkyrie, I think you would have had that there, Beastmas. That was a great play, but perfect counter from Charles SP, getting the first match here. But don't worry, it's a best of 3. This is the dual deck strategy. All cards are capped at level 11, and it's much like War, where you can only use each card one time, so we're going to see completely different decks from the players on this second match here. Ice Spirit gets a little poke on that left side tower. Goblin Cage dropped in the middle there. Perfect placement from the Musketeer, able to take out the Goblin without having to cross the bridge. Able to snipe it down for some free elixir trade. Mighty Miner moving out that left side. Looks like we have a Miner Poison deck for Beastmas versus, I'm guessing, some sort of Royal Recruit deck. Yep, with probably the Pigs to split push and be a dual lane pressure deck. Evolved Tesla, perfect counter to help him out there. Really stop those Royal Recruits in their decks with the Evolved Tesla. But it does get some good poke on him there. And it looks like the Piggies are coming in on that right side now that Tesla's down. Valkyrie a little bit out of position, able to drop that tower below 1,500 HP. Huge poke from the Piggies on that right side. Ooh, maybe under 1,000. Oh my gosh, such a good amount of poke. Those Pigs, once they get rolling, they do work. Wall Breakers moving in on this left side, supported by the Miner. Pulled in by the Evolved Goblin Cage there. Gets some good value, able to take out the Valkyrie as well as both of the Wall Breakers. Musketeer dropped in the back, still has its ability, pulling the Goblin towards the middle there, but looks like it's a little bit too little. Don't think he's able to, unfortunately get some hits on that left side tower. Great stop on the Flying Machine though. That was a 3-for-4 trade. You know, that's something you got to look at with that tower. It can take out air units, which makes it a lot stronger than the cannon, but does only last for 10 seconds, so. Royal Recruits dropped in the back. Splitting down the lanes, both towers below 2,000 HP. Log on that left side, playing the Valkyrie in the middle. Strong to pull everyone to it, but take out that left side first. Wall Breakers moving in, should make a connection. Ooh, and a good Goblin cage right there to stop the connection, but the Miner in the back dropping him below 2,000 HP. Drops a little bit early of a cannon, should pull maybe 1 or 2 of the hogs. And a great Valkyrie to stop many connections to that right side tower. Still gets a little bit of poke, but nothing crazy. Miner Wallbreaker's moving in on the left. I don't think he has enough mana for the cage. Ooh, and is able to drop the arrows just in the nick of time to stop the connection with the Wallbreaker. That would have been massive for Beastmas. He really needed that. Charles SP holding on 1 game up already. This is a best of 3. We're dropping into overtime here, so the first tower down should take it down. Should win it here. Anyone's game. There's no like free hits now. Charles does have Fireball and arrows, so can drop about 600 HP per go there. Does have the Flying Piggies coming in. Oh, an Evolved Tesla perfectly stopping them. Does connect with the Fireball, but surviving with a little bit more than 300 HP. Does take 1 rotation for Charles SP. If he can get the Fireball with the arrows, it should be able to take out that right side tower. Moving in, Miner Poison, ignoring pretty much everything in the back there. Going to try to defend with his Musketeer. Dropping a little bit early of a turret. Smart move on Beastmas side there. Musketeer defending that right side. Left side tower dropping below 1,000 HP, but right side still surviving. Unfortunately hit by the Fireball. 45 HP left. Zapped. Oh, somehow it didn't catch onto that right side. 45 HP left on that tower. Has to eat the Flying Machine on his Valkyrie. Trying to get a push, but the arrows take him out. Congratulations, Charles SP, cleaning it up at the end there.